Good afternoon and good evening. It's Muhammad Alam. I am a senior barrister and owner of Alam Law. As majority of you know that we are personal injury lawyers, which essentially means any time when you were injured as a result of car accident, slip and fall, or any other reason, either for medical negligence or police mishandled you and as a result you suffered some injuries, somebody assaulted you, or if you are bitten by a dog. So today we are going to talk about what are the responsibility of a dog owner, and if you are bitten by a dog, do you have a claim? Who do you have claim against? Either the dog owner, and will you be compensated for all your losses? So let's talk about first, as a owner of a dog, what you should do. As an owner of a dog, you should always insure, and if you don't own a dog but you know a friend or family member of yours own a dog, you make sure that you at least get some information that you have acquired by watching this segment, that what are their responsibility and what they should do to avoid a terrible situation where your dog has attacked somebody or injured someone, and somebody will be suing you and you don't have those coverage available, then you have to pay those losses from your pocket. So very simple. Most of the people who owns home, there is a provision to cover your dog liability. Majority of the insurance policy comes with dog liability, but I always tell our client that you make sure you call your insurance company, let them know that you own a dog and dog resides at this property. So that's number one, and to ensure that your dog is properly insured. So that's number one. But for example, if you are living at a rental property, or you're living with somebody else, and you don't have coverage through your home insurance, then I always encourage that you should go and get a coverage for your dog liability. That's number two. Because if your dog caused an injury to someone, then you will be responsible if there is no insurance coverage available. And dog attack or dog bite really does not mean, sometimes we think like dog can just simply, can bite someone and you will have little injury to the skin. I have seen significant injuries that people can suffer. A dog can attack a small child for any reason. Some facial injuries. People can develop emotional and psychological injuries as a result of dog attack. Also, some people develop anxiety and fear when they see the dog, once the dog has bitten someone. So all these injuries are significant, and that can affect somebody's quality of life. And any claim against you as an owner, you better make sure that there is an insurance coverage available, because paying money from your pocket for those damages will be very difficult for you, that you put your hard-earned money from your pocket for the negligence that was caused by your dog. Now, second important points that I would like to make here, that even if you do not own a dog, but for example, your friend has given you a dog to walk, or you are holding a dog of your friend who is walking with you and you are holding the dog, and if that dog attacks somebody at that time while you are holding a leash, then in law, you become the owner of the dog. So yeah, I'm going to repeat this. So in law, if you are holding a leash, you become the owner of the dog. So what will happen if the injured person goes to a lawyer and retain a lawyer? That lawyer will sue both your friend, who is the actual owner, and that lawyer will also sue you as the owner of the dog. And why lawyers do that? Because lawyers generally wants to make sure that the judgment that they obtain for the injuries and losses of their client, they want to make sure that can be paid, or that can be recovered from one of these two persons. So let's take an example. If the friend who actually owns the dog, he does not have insurance, he does not have any property, then the claim will be against you, and they will recover that money from you. So if you own a house, if they get a judgment, they can garnish your wages. So you are also responsible as an owner. So you have to make sure when you are walking somebody's dog, there is a big responsibility on you. Now, if we go to on the other side where you are the victim of a dog attack, because as I said, sometimes dog can bite you, you may have some marks on your skin, you may have some injuries to your soft tissues injuries, you may have some emotional psychological issues develop as a result of dog attack. But there are times I have seen a dog in fact did not bite you as an injured person, but dog approach you, and some of our our community people, they just are very fearful when a dog approach, and as a result they jump wherever they were standing, or they were walking and they will jump, and as a result they can fell. And I have seen many of our clients who were injured, not just because the dog has really actually bite that person, or a dog has bitten that person, but just because the dog has approached a little bit aggressive, and that person thought the dog is going to attack me, and as a result you jumped and you fell and you broke your ankle. In all those situations, it still be a claim against you as a dog owner or an occupier of a dog. So if you're holding your friend's dog, and that person who suffered injuries, for ankle fracture, leg fracture, head injuries, all those claims will come to you. And in dog bite or dog incident where it happened and you suffered injuries, you can still claim all your injuries. Number one, for not only for physical injuries, but if you have developed any emotional psychological condition as a result of those emotional psychological condition, you were unable to enjoy your life, or you were unable to work, you lost some time off, any losses that you have suffered in addition to pain and suffer, all these head of damages can be claimed under a dog bite case or dog attack case. So both from the owner perspective, you have some good points to note and some good advices here to keep in mind when you're holding somebody else's dog. If you have any other question related to dog attack, either as you were owner or occupier of the dog, or you were the victim, in both cases you can consult our office. We'll be happy to give you guidance. You should never be hesitant of approaching our office for a free consultation. But if you have any other legal question that you would like to discuss, feel free to contact one of our lawyers at the office. We'll be happy to guide you. Thank you for watching.